Pisces. What's going on, Pisces? This is kind of a collective message, but I've got. Okay. Okay. For one or two of you, there's just a straight up warning. It's like if there are any weird, creepy old guys that seem to be like lingering around or trying to be too friendly, you need to be curt and to the point and say, please get away from me. Or if it's someone that you kind of know, but you're kind of unsure of them, like this is Hurry Home Candy. Is that a book? Hella ignorant. I don't know, but the way this looks, it's super creepy. It's like, don't take any candy from strangers this week, to be very vague. Don't take any candy from strangers. Don't let any old. You know how sometimes old guys. Well, if you're a girl, shit. If you're a guy too, actually, old guys don't give an F anymore, and they're just feel like they can be free to be creepy or like sexually harass you or something. You say no, and you scare them away if you have to. Or if they're like really scary and it's just you kind of have to back away slowly, go ahead and do that. Back away slowly. Something ain't right with them. Like there's something wrong with them. Something ain't right in their head. Or if that's not it, the warning would be don't let anybody take you out of your normal routine. Or if you feel uncomfortable because someone's following you or you feel like someone's following you, the advice, like if you're in the city, don't change your routine. Like don't go down into like alleyways or blocks that you don't know or areas that you don't know because that might put you in more danger. You know, you can always ask for help from, there's always really awesome men around who will step up if you're like, I'm kind of freaked out by this guy over here. So if you're a girl and you need to do that, you can do that. If it's a situation where it's someone you know but you're unsure about them and they're like, oh, I got this awesome idea. Come to the movies with me. I'll pay for everything. Or come to a concert with me, a show. And maybe you're bored as hell because you've been in quarantine because there's an emotional issue tied to isolation here. We'll get to that in a second. But don't let that push you into a dangerous situation when your intuition is telling you to stay away. So there's a first time for everything as what not to do. Don't do anything new. Don't go anywhere new. Don't let someone walk you home just because like they're old and you don't want to hurt their feelings or something. This is the week to hurt people's feelings, from what I can tell from the last few readings. If you're an entertainer and you have any Capricorn in your chart, check out the Capricorn reading because it's about putting your foot down, like in a court of law, against people that are overstepping bounds or who like are bootlegging something that you're doing or making, or like making memes of you, or it's like something that's not quite illegal but it's immoral and you're taking a stand. So check that out if this is the situation. If not, you're just taking a stand against someone that might have in the past, um because of their privilege, let's say, it gotten away with treating you disrespectfully. Or this is literally a predator and they're like, do you want to go on a trip with me? Or do you want some candy, little girl? Or something? Say no. Say no. Even if they're very entertaining or if they seem to be like a great storyteller, the devil's a great storyteller. It doesn't mean you're going to let him walk you home or take you out to dinner or steer you into a dark corner because somehow he's linked to like the dark side and like, ooh, I don't know. But look at this guy. He looks kind of like look at his face. He's like a fiend. Ugh. There's something ain't right there. I'm not trying to talk smack on whoever this author is. I don't know. Like I said, I'm ignorant. Um, Hurry home candy doesn't sound good to me. Or if you have kids and your intuition is like, I feel like I need to pick up my kid from school today. Listen to your intuition, pick up your kid from school today. Or if normally you walk and your intuition is telling you, um, it's a beautiful day and everything, but I feel like I need to drive today. This is all about you protecting yourself by listening to your intuition. Okay? Standing up for yourself in one way or another. And it's like it might be a weakness because you're grieving something. There's been a loss and you're feeling sad, or you're just up in your feels, or you're feeling super emo. I've been hella emo this last couple weeks, so maybe didn't have my guard up. If that's the case and you don't have your guard up and you live in a dangerous place, it's like what not to do. We have Maryland here, so what, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and I'm completely ignorant about that too. I've never even been over there. If you know about this area and it's dangerous or something, leave. I saw The Wire, so what I know about Baltimore is only from like TV. Leave a comment below if you know about these areas, or if you are in these areas, stay out of the city this weekend. If you can take a trip to somewhere that you know, though, it's the warning is don't go somewhere new, brand spanking new, with someone or alone, I guess. Or stay out of the city and try to focus on somewhere in nature that you feel comfortable where, like, you're not isolated or something, okay? Because there's an issue with you don't want to be isolated. You don't want to isolate yourself this weekend. It's not going to do you any good, okay? So we've got Tisha Van Ray's Untamed Elemental here to guide you along through the week. Let's see what's going on here. Just straight to the point. Get rid of any negative energy around you. Find joy in simplicity. It's like the little things. Like, why did this pop into my head? Like eating the perfect bagel that's toasted perfectly right with, like, perfectly made, toasted perfectly right with just the amount of whatever you put on your bagels. Okay? Something like that. Enjoy those moments. Be here now for those small moments this weekend or this week. You, as the sea urchin in reverse, tells me that you don't feel safe in your environment. So, what you're not going to do is ignore those feelings. You're not going to ignore your intuition because you are being self critical. Oh, I'm a Pisces. I'm sometimes over emotional, so I'm going to ignore my emotions. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to be as Pisces as you need to be. Feel your feelings and feel your grief, but if you feel like you need to be on guard, be on guard. Okay, if that's not it, there's a warning in this card specifically about fear, fear porn, fear as background noise. So the suggestion would be if it's like the news where it's like, we're all gonna die, turn it off. Whether you're paying attention to it or not, it's affecting your subconscious. Turn off the fear porn. Turn off the news. You can get back to it next week if you want to. But the advice would be to drown all of that noise out. Okay, take the steps to do that. If you don't feel safe, it's because there might be like some creepy predator around that wants to slip you some candy. Or, for one of you, this isn't for everybody, there is literally a predator in your family that you've gone no contact with, and they're trying to resurface to say something. They want to say something. Don't let them say something. If they say something, you're like, oh, wait a minute, shouldn't you be in prison? Hold on, let me call someone. As a callback to the Capricorn reading. Hold on, let me get my lawyer. You're still alive? Oh, be right back. Got it? Got it? Keep breathing. By the way, this popped out before anything else did. Keep breathing, okay? Your environment, the wave in reverse. So there's an isolation and a loneliness here, which is why it's like, don't be totally alone if you don't have to be, but be very selective with who you have around you. Ego in reverse is advice. Huh. It's about not being judgmental. Spend, as a homework assignment, take a day where you're like, I'm not going to be judgmental or judge anyone or have any expected outcomes. Why? Because you're transmuting a lot of grief right now through your body. It's going to come out the other side as lessons learned, joy, and literal artwork. Something so beautiful that everybody notices. Maybe you are coming into your own. Maybe you feel, I would never say this about someone, but maybe you feel like you had been an ugly duckling and now you're really coming into your true beauty and it's attracting a lot of creepy old men or predators or something. And you don't owe anybody your time, people that feel entitled to who you are, your art. This came up in the Leo reading the other day. It's like this society turns who you are, your art, into a thing, a commodity, a workhorse. It's like turning an angel into an ox because of all their power. But your art is not a commodity. You are not a commodity. So if the predator is that situation, you're going to take a stand there and avoid it altogether. You don't even know anybody an answer. How about that? You don't even know anybody an answer. But if you have to, it's no, thank you, walk away. It's like be beautiful. Be completely open to how beautiful you could be. You have a special spirit here that wants to celebrate itself in this age of Aquarius in an authentic way. But you need to make sure that you're in a safe environment. You know, you're not going to stand out on the street corner with a free hugs t-shirt on, in Baltimore. But maybe, go to your favorite forested area that you feel comfortable, safe in, that like the back of your hand, and hug a tree instead. Or something. Magically, you're moving negative energy through yourself to. It's like turning it into a light. You create your own sunshine. You bring your own sun. The Hermit. Okay. So you had to be alone for a while. Your isolation, don't worry about it. Don't focus on it. Okay, the time for reunion is coming. Reunited and it feels so good. You got a love coming in that is new and pure and true and exciting. And it's an investment in your future joy and happiness. So, what to do? Sing, paint, take a hike, push your fitness routine to the next level. And just kind of let it be. Enjoy those beautiful small moments this week. Protect yourself from any predators in whatever shape, form it is. If it's having to stand up for something that might not be illegal, but it's unethical, say so. If you see something, say something. If someone is coming back from your past to try and victimize you again, get your lawyer on the phone. Be brave in that way. Focus on your art. Okay. It's like this song. Every day is your birthday. This is about you. You learn to bring joy into the lives of others through your creativity. So focus on that. Your gift to the world is your creativity. Okay, so make sure you protect yourself to get to the point where you can do that. Very mundane level. Don't let anyone give you anything if you don't trust them. Don't take any rides home. Drive your car if you can. Take a lift if you can. If your intuition tells you something about your child, Listen to that. Go pick them up. Don't let them walk home alone. Something like that. Or just a reminder of stranger danger. So take it as it resonates. But no worries, you got this. The outcome is beauty. You got this. Okay, Pisces? Feel your feelings, feel your grief, but maybe through your art, that's how you transmute it. If you have to smoke a lot or drink a lot of water, or it's like when you're transmuting energy, you have to do that. I feel like I go through like 2 gallons of water when I do tarot all day because you're transmuting a lot of energy, bringing it in, releasing it. But on your own personal level, keep your environment clear and pure. Don't get distracted by good storytellers or entertaining old men. Whatever it is, you got this. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you for the next one, Pisces. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.